Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be talking about how to divide fractions. Alright, so again we have some steps to do when we divide fractions that we need to follow along. So the first step is, if necessary, write any mixed number or whole number as an improper fraction. That's our first step to do. The second step, we're going to keep the first fraction as it is. We're not going to change it. In the third step, we're going to change the division sign into multiplication sign and replace the second fraction by its reciprocal, which means we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to multiply the fractions. If it's necessary, we're supposed to prime factor numerators and denominators to divide out the common factors. So let's go ahead and get started with the first example. I see 15 over 63, so 15 over 63, and this division sign will become multiplication, and then we're going to flip over the second fraction, so it's going to become 7 over 3. Then let's prime factor this 15, so it's going to become 5 times 3 over, let's prime factor this 63, it's going to become 9 times 7 times 7 over 3. So look at that. It turns out that we have these two 7s as the common factors, so we can divide them out. And then these 3s as the common factors, so we can divide them out. And then what's left on the top is just 5 over what's left on the bottom is just 9. So this is the simplest form of this calculation. We cannot go any further than this. In the second problem, so we see a mixed number that we need to convert it into improper fraction. So this mixed number is going to be equal to 5 times 3, which is 15, plus 2, we got 17 over 3, times, we're going to turn this fraction in, I'm going to turn this fraction upside down, so it's going to become 10 over 3. So look at that, this 17 is already a prime number, and 10 is not a prime number, but when I prime factor it, we're not going to find any common factor to divide them out. So that's why we're going to go ahead and multiply the numbers across the top, which is 17 times 10. It's going to be equal to 170 over 3 times 3. We got 9. So this is the simplest form. In the third problem, again, we have this mixed number that we need to convert it into improper fraction. So 9 times 7 will be 63, plus 2, it's going to become 65 over 7, times, we're going to flip this over, so it's going to be 14 over 5. So I can prime factor this 65 as 5 times 13 over 7, times I can prime factor this 14 as 2 times 7 over 5. So it turns out that we got these 7s as the common factors, and we got these 5s as the common factors, so we can divide them out. And then what's left on the top is 13 times 2, which is equal to 26. Alright guys, in this video we talked about how to divide fractions and try to solve 3 problems by following along some steps to do. Thanks so much for watching my video.